All right, counter punch boxing. Hello, YouTube. Hello. I'm back. Okay, real quick. I've got a Charlo video coming up, and I've got a Lomachenko video coming up. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Why is this guy constantly talking about Golovkin-Canelo? Well, because right now, it's the biggest story out there, right? You know, that's the thing. Trust me, I want to talk about something else, but for now, it's what we've got. Now, quick thought, okay? Before we get, it's going to be a good video, but quick thought. Okay, why now? Why now, right? You know, you got Canelo. He's tested somewhere around 59 or 62 times or whatever. Always clean, right? You know, never tested dirty. Why now? Why does he pop dirty now? What are the odds? I mean, and look, today I'm thinking about it, right? I'm out and about doing my thing, and I'm thinking about it, you know, why now? You know, how can it be a coincidence that he just happened to eat this contaminated meat, right, in Mexico, that his camp happened to be in Mexico and not the United States at the time he ate it, right? You know, why now? Going into the biggest fight of his life. And look, Canelo knows he lost the first fight. He knows he needs every edge he can get. Why now? You know, look at the odds. Like I said, never popped dirty before, although I think he was dirty before, but he just never got caught. You know, I think people are incredibly naive and gullible to believe that it's a big coincidence. Nothing to see here, people. Move it on, move it along. Nothing to see here. Nope. He's in it. I don't get it. I really don't. And I want to, trust me, I want to believe that Canelo is clean, that it's just a big misunderstanding. But I mean, the odds. I mean, I'm calling it 90-10, a 10% chance that he's actually innocent. Okay. You know, so it is what, like I said, why now? You know, leading up to just look at the timing. You know, timing is everything in boxing, in the ring and outside of the ring. These guys know exactly what they're doing. Another thing to think about, okay, you've got mainly, I went back and I looked at all the boxers that have popped dirty for clenbuterol, and most of them, the majority of them in boxing are from Mexico. Why? You know, well, it's obvious, right? Well, they have contaminated beef there. Of course, that's well, to me, it's a built-in excuse. So like I said, why now? You know, it cannot be a coincidence. So, okay, look, moving on. I got a lot of stuff to cover here today. Right now, you're looking at a current picture of Gennady Golovkin looking good. Actually, I think he looks better now than he did on fight night, right? I mean, leading up to here we are. What are we about to hit April? So we got January, April, May. We're you know, a month and a week, about 5 weeks out, and he's looking better now than he did on fight night, in my opinion. I mean, look, you know, the gut is gone, right? He's looking sharp, looking clean. He's got this new persona, this new attitude, this, you know, this it's what he needs. You know, it's what he needs. That whole passive nice guy thing, I don't like it. But let's get into it, okay? Paulie Malignaggi, like I said, I got a good one, guys. Stay tuned. Paulie Malignaggi, okay, losing his damn mind, right? You know, he goes on to say, "You're an absolute idiot if it takes a failed drug test for you to be convinced that Canelo Alvarez is on PEDs." He's like, you need to go weave or get into bowling, do something. Don't report on YouTube. Don't write articles. You know, if it takes a failed drug test, you know, for you to be convinced, and then if you're not convinced up to this point, you probably shouldn't be covering boxing, okay? And look, you know, to all my fellow comrade YouTubers out there, sorry, I love you to death. There's a lot of my friends out there, but seriously, if you're not convinced now, you might want to cover a different sport, okay? Now, Daniel Jacobs claiming he's going to step in and save the day. According to him, he was robbed, and he's a shoe-in for the rematch. So we got Daniel Jacobs, you know, just you know, taking the bull by the horns, right? You know, he's saying, "Oh, yep, I'm going to hop in there, and you know, I'm the guy that's going to fight Gennady Golovkin next because the fight's going to get canceled, and here I am. I'm ready. Let's go." Okay, so you know, doing a little bit of self-promotion. I haven't heard any credible, you know, source or information, but other than Daniel Jacobs, you know, making a lot of noise in the media that you know, we're getting a rematch in May. Okay, so look, now let me see what we got here. Yeah, let me show you a picture real quick. You know, we talk about, you know, Golovkin being clean and you know, an advocate for clean boxing. I saw this on his name. I'm like, what the hell is that? Did a little bit of research. Okay, this picture was taken a few days ago, and it's cupping. You know, where you put the little suction cups on your skin and you like suck out toxins. You know, and it really kind of got me to thinking. I'm thinking, well, you know, I mean, look, anyone that believes in alternative medications, organic foods, things, I mean, they're clean, right? You know, you're not going to see nothing like this on Canelo. I mean, this is kind of, you know, it's just alternative medicine, you know, so a guy that won't even take antibiotics or, you know, any kind of, you know, anything to flush out your system, whatever, he would rather use like an older ancient method, actually, you know, these little suction cups to pull out toxins from his body. So, you know, it just, like I said, to me, it was further proof that he is what he claims to be, you know, a totally clean boxer. Okay, so I thought that I just wanted to throw that in there to show you guys. But look, like I said, it's funny. Go back and listen to all my videos. I basically predicted everything that's happened, right? Just go back. It's like a book. Every video has come true. You know, I told you guys back during Liam Smith, even prior to that, I talked about it before I got on YouTube during the Cotto fight. You know, I said Canelo is juicing. No one believed me. I actually lost friends over it. People left my boxing group on Facebook, Counterpunch Boxing, you know, told me I had no credibility. I'm just trying to get views. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, there's no way Canelo, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, look, here we are now. You know, what do you got to say now, right? You know, so, you know, look, I'm not the type to, you know, rub shit in people's faces, but, you know, like I said, I lost friends over this topic, you know, and here we are. You know, Stephen A. Smith, right, said Golovkin needs to shut up. Okay, he said, you know, why would Gennady Golovkin publicly call out Canelo and call him a cheater, but then, you know, still want to take the fight, okay? Now, my question to Stephen A. Smith was, why did you support Mayweather for over 3 years, right? When he was accusing Pacquiao of juicing, when Pacquiao never tested positive. Pacquiao literally had hundreds of tests, never came close to testing positive, but yet he supported that fight. He supported Mayweather and never said, hey, Mayweather, you know, why would you call, you know, they even went to court over it. It got so bad. Pacquiao took Mayweather to court for defamation of character and lost. Mayweather had to pay Pacquiao money and basically was ordered to shut the hell up about it, you know, but yet Stephen A. Smith was a huge advocate for Mayweather and that fight. Now, Gennady Golovkin, you know, what is he supposed to do? Not say anything, right? You know, but I mean, there's one part of me, I get what he's saying. He's trying to say, you know, well, if he's a cheater, then why do you want to fight him? Well, that's all the more reason to want to fight him, right? And Gennady Golovkin said, whatever, if he's juicing or not, I want to fight him regardless, right? So, you know, just a double standard there. Like I said, you know, Canelo has tested like 59 somewhere roughly times. Failed twice, okay? Failed twice. Now, we're going to get into that in just a second. Manny Pacquiao has tested literally hundreds of times and never failed, okay? Never. So all these people out there need to shut the hell up about Manny Pacquiao until you can show me an ounce of proof. I don't want to hear about no mystery shake. I don't want to hear about a big head. Show me some proof and then we can talk, okay? Now, HBO has put a temporary stop on all pre-fight media commercials, build up, whatever, okay? They said they will not, or that they will wait, rather, they will wait until after April 10th when the Nevada State Athletic Commission decides if the fight is on or off. Max Kellerman said they've already filmed the face-off. So, by the way, I've got a video coming up talking about the face-off. So there's some leaked information out there about what was said during the face-off. And, you know, and basically Gennady Golovkin was incredibly honest. I mean, Kellerman talked a little bit about it on ESPN. We're going to get into it later. Plus, I got so many videos. I can't even keep up. So, according to Tom Loeffler, Gennady Golovkin will fight May 5th. Doesn't matter who, what, when, where, how. He's going to fight on May 5th, okay? Even if they decide they're going to cancel. But look, I don't think they're going to cancel. Like I said in my last video, if anything, Canelo backs out, okay? He uses it as a get-out-of-jail-free card, you know, just like he did with the WBC. Oh, how dare you, you know, pressure me. I'm going to vacate, right? This is what Canelo does under pressure. What does he do in the ring under pressure? Runs, right? What does he do in the ring under pressure? He runs, okay? What does he do outside of the ring? Under pressure, he runs. Now, he's under tremendous pressure. What is he going to do? You know, maybe he won't run. You know, we'll see. We will see, right? But look, and then you got Eric Gomez, which, look, we'll get into. I'll actually read you what Eric Gomez had to say. Let me see if I can find it. I know I got it here somewhere. Hang on. Right here. It sounds like he wants to try and find a way out of the fight. If that's what he wants, he should just say so. As far as Canelo, he didn't need motivation for this fight. He's referring to this, Gennady Golovkin, trying to pretend it's not happening before the first fight. You know, we know what he said. I knew he was not clean. I talked about Oscar De La Hoya too. He's not clean. He is dirty. And then Eric Gomez, of course, says, well, you know, if he wants to find a way out of the fight, he should have just said so. Couple of new pictures coming out of Canelo's abdomen here. You know, you got these mosquito bites, these bumps on him. You know, these people. Look, you cannot fool the media. There's cameras, there's eyes and ears everywhere. You know, either you're clean or you're not. You know, so I guess he ate some bad Mexican meat on accident in the biggest fight of his life, and he happens to have these little mosquito bites, and he happens to look like a miniature Hulk Hogan. You know, he happened to pop dirty, but come on, people, come on. I mean, here you go. You know what? This is improv. I wasn't even going to show you this, but couple more. John Jones, boom, bumps. I mean, you know, come on, right? Actually, these pictures here is for my next video. I got a good one coming up, but I want to read you one thing, two things. Okay, now, when Canelo failed 2 drug tests, not VADA reported on the issue, but Golden Boy Promotion. Okay, let me repeat. When Canelo failed 2 drug tests, basically they're trying to say, they worded it wrong, but VADA did not report on the issue. First, Golden Boy did, okay? Now, they tried to manipulate the media and public with their statement. I'm reading the top here. Okay, only releasing what's beneficial to them and Canelo, actually only reporting on 1 sample that's in line with contaminated beef. Okay, you know, whenever Golden Boy put out the original statement, they only talked about 1 of the 2 samples. Okay, they didn't talk about the sample that was ridiculous high, that was 10, 11, 12 times over the limit. They only talked about the one that would, you know, somewhat be in line with contaminated beef. Okay, not telling us about the second sample that had 10 times the amount of clenbuterol. Right here, Golden Boy's statement, it opens by, I'm just going to read a quick part. As part of the voluntary testing program that Canelo Alvarez insisted on ahead of May 5th rematch, 1 of his results came back positive for traces of clenbuterol consistent with meat contaminations. Okay, but they don't talk about both samples came back positive. They don't tell you that. So, you know, a lot of manipulation there by Golden Boy. You know, but you know, in their defense, okay, I like to be fair. Maybe at the time, that's the information they had and they went with it, but I highly doubt it. Now, Dan Raphael, promoter Tom Loeffler, said to me the other day, whatever the commission does, Gennady Golovkin will still fight May 5th. If Canelo is out, for some reason it's not against Canelo, we'll figure out the best course of action at the time, but he's training, you know, basically he's going to be ready. Also, HBO right here, like I just told you guys, on Sunday, blah, 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 blah. They're basically putting a halt to all promotions, you know, hype videos, whatever, until further notice. So, but, you know, HBO, I mean, what do they have? 3 or 4 fights, like, you know, decent fights for the whole year. You know, they're a sinking ship anyway. They're relying on this to, I don't know, maybe redo their budget. But we know in 2018, HBO cut their budget in half. So, you know, we'll see. I don't really care what HBO does, to be honest with you. You know, I do want to see the face-off, but like I said, I already got some information about the face-off. So, look, I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, I'm going to put out the video, the Charlo video. It's actually a little beef going on I want to talk about because it's relevant. And, you know, I do believe that Charlo is the future of the middleweight division, you know, post Gennady Golovkin. You know, once Gennady Golovkin is gone, I believe Charlo is going to take over. So I want to talk about that, and of course the upcoming fight, the Linares Loma fight on ESPN. So we're going to cover that, and I have a really good video basically on the body language. Okay, the body language immediately after the Gennady Golovkin-Canelo Alvarez fight. You know, I just want to show you guys a few things that it's actually heartbreaking. Okay, it's you know, it just kind of hit a nerve with me, so I want to share it with you guys. So leave it below. What do you think?